Evening all, how we doing? Let's see, is everything working okay? I updated OBS today and it looks different. Well, slightly different. Technically the only thing that looks any different is the audio mixer, but it seems to be colouring my perception of the whole darn thing. But it seems to be working. How's it going? Happy Thursday. Didn't have to check at all. How's everyone's week going? Fallout 4 today, I decided. Mostly because I spent a lot of time in the last day or two working on my next Fallout 4 video. Or rather working on what will become my next Fallout 4 video. Been working on home plate and it's coming together rather nicely. Should have a video up tomorrow on that. Think it's finished? I think. A couple of bits maybe you want to put a couple of bits of extra decoration around here and there. But I think it's finished. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow, won't we? Anyway. How's it going? Evening Belfast, evening Nick, evening MB, how are we doing? Evening Shifty. Evening Wayne, how's it going? Yeah, forward to jumping back in. It's been a minute, because, well, everything's been a minute. It's been a bit chaotic lately. Yeah, we're going to head over to Vault 81, I think, today, and also go and visit some aliens, possibly. Well, that's basically what I've got in mind. We did most of the quests around Diamond City last time, and I think we're kind of ready to push on from there. There's a DLC, I suppose, add-on content pack for Pacific Drive that's just been released apparently. It's customization stuff, so I suppose it's particularly exciting. Let's have a quick look while we wait, because we played that a little while ago and it was very, very cool. It looks like we've got a whole load of decals and new steering wheel and other bits and pieces to just stick on your car, and new paint job and stuff as well. Damn good game, that. Very much enjoyed. Anyway. Moving on. What else is it waving under my nose? Anything interesting? Not really. Right. Let's do this thing. How do you know that? You alright? Yeah, looking forward to diving into Fallout 4. And I'm at the chilling part though, it's been quite warm today. Oh, I ripped into my local newspaper last night over their overdoing it in what the weather was going to be like, but it's actually been hotter and nicer than they made it sound like, so. Maybe they underdid it. It's also been hotter and nicer than the Met Office made it sound like, so they definitely did underdo it. I didn't, Maxie. Working on home plate has basically been most of my day. It's taken most of the day. I did about 2/3 of it today. Ish. Maybe a little less than that, maybe about half. I did a load yesterday as well. Vault 75. No, I can't remember. Can't remember that one. Probably remember some of it if you told me more about it, but yeah. By number, I can't really remember, to be honest. Your bins weren't collected because of the heat. That's some heat. Unusual, I would think. Well, there's strikes in Scotland, or coming up in Scotland, so on that front. Big jump. It's raining! Built for this. Yeah, I'm not built for it either. But it's not been too unmanageable down here today. The humidity's been down a bit on where it has been the last few days, so I'm not complaining too much. It didn't pause. Actually, speaking of, we've had the music, there it is, turned down because I was working on, well, I had other stuff on the other screen while I was pottering on today. So, yeah, Vault 81 marked right there. I think we'll probably start with that. And we know the alien crashed somewhere over here, so we'll probably head out and go visit him as well. I don't think there's much else I want to do, so yeah, rock and roll. Nick and Dogmeat should be with me.
Broken.
Unless they decided to stay in home plate. I don't suppose they did. Cool. Right, onward. Considering I am a pistol build, I could actually use alien blaster. I probably won't, but I could. Did I build the settlement? I did, yes. There is a series of videos actually up on the channel if you want to check them out. Did a full tour of it and sort of specific videos on certain bits of it while I was at it. Not all of it, but bits of it. Should be a playlist somewhere on, well, either on the playlists tab or on the, actually I've gone too far, have I? No, I haven't. Yeah, either on the playlist tab or on the front page of the YouTube channel. If you want to have a rummage around. As well as the rest of the Fallout 4 playthrough has its own playlist. Did I get the Tesla cannon? No, I don't really have any interest in that sort of thing. It's a bit ridiculous and overdone, in my opinion. Some bits and pieces I'll pick up eventually, but a whole bunch of it like that, I'm not that into it. You know, weapons need to be not too absurdly over the top and look like they belong as part of the world. If I'm going to mod them in. I've got a mod for an M1 Garand, but as I'm doing a pistol build, there's not really much point. It would make sense for a couple of those to be around at least. Oh, the weather's improving. Oh, yeah, somewhere around here. Quite remember where. I think it might be back the other way, actually. Oh, it's a little boat. Somewhere around here. There's the cave. Okay. Which means here is the ruins. Sun's slowly coming up. The burning wreck of a spacecraft, out of which the pilot managed to crawl somehow. Is this on the somehow? Because I can't see a doorway. You need to see it whiz over your head if you're in the right part of the map when just after you pass level 20. So that was a little while ago. And he crawls away into the cave down here. Yes, he's melon. Fortunately, I don't think he's going to be particularly agreeable. No, he's going to...
That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Well, visited from another world, and we've dealt with him in a very, shall we say, American way.
Perfect.
Maybe that's a little mean. I didn't mean to skip over that quite so fast. Yeah, apparently he crawled around here to where there's a dead body. Guess he must have latched onto that signal somehow. It's fun though. I wish I'd take the picture of him actually rather than when I was stuck in here. I might try it. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Look who it is.
Well, that didn't go quite the way I wanted it to either. Oh well, on the other hand, got a bunch of pictures. I don't know if I got the XP for that though, so I'll load it again and actually do it myself and get the XP. Rip. There we go. Alien Blaster Pistol. Decent damage actually on it. Ammo is not huge. Although I might look and see if I can maybe mod it so I can craft some more. I'm going to pick up brain fungus. I don't use brain fungus for anything. Fun though. One of the unclave missions in the Glowing Sea. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know there's a specific mission for it, so... We'll be on to that at some point. Ibland and then back that way, I think. It's a bit of a long way round, but... That's probably the play. Yeah. There's a few bits I'll probably pick up, like I say. Got this bad boy. Grenade launcher. Which you can't see, because of course you can't. But I've got one of those, which is one of the Creation Club added next-gen upgrade DLC weapon thingamajigs. Got this Creation Club thing, which is cool. And that's Kellogg's pistol. It's been technically in game a good number of days since I last came through here, so... I get a toy alien just after I've got and looted a real one. Anywho, a door on this side? No, just a hole. Just a hole. Regretting the time of day right now. Find somewhere to kip I might on my way through. I think I might be able to do down here. I cannot. Right on this one. Get some shots out on this one, sure. Yeah, that should probably do it, I think. Well, that should be a bit more like daylight. Yeah, it's not bad gun, Kellogg's. Not really what I wanted, but... It's not terrible. It's now up by 6 in the morning, and the weather is why it's so dark. I mean, I could put my, hang on. There we go, my night vision. I can see a bit. You can see a lot more clearly actually, although everything is a little bit on the green side. Put the helmet back on, which should be on by now, yeah. I'll still see okay. Nick scared me half to death then. What you got, dog mate? Not much, I don't think, buddy. Right, we can kind of loop round that way, can't we? Oh, there's Brotherhood is still getting into an argument over here, so we might as well come through here and clear this layout as well while we're here. With some super mutants, okay. The Brotherhood are in danger of being dropped from the sky a little bit there. No, this is going quite the way I wanted it to. Your head, that'll do. Sure, next taking shots at. I assume it's super mutant, but. Ooh, a Lego. She does not know I'm here. Whew. Staggering combat rifle, not terrible. No, sir. No, we would not.
Excuse me.
Back off, civilian.
Yeah, I just saved your posterior, and now you tell me to back off? Shocking behaviour. No gratitude, these Brotherhood types. Can't be making friends with them. Favourite melee weapon in Fallout 4? Ooh. I really like a baseball bat that's fully kitted out, like with all the animations and stuff and that sort of thing. It's good fun. There's a bunch of raiders over there that I assume they're picking fights with now. Here we go. Gate's all sealed up. Well, there's a couple of holes in the fence. I don't remember it being like that. Presumably, there are a little shack set up by, put together by traders who want somewhere to shelter from bad weather. Okay, shall we? Ooh. That looketh like a vault. How doing, Saki? You alright? Be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? Drink is it? This is a cherries and berries fruit cordial. With a well, what was a ridiculously large ice cube in it, it's now got a very average sized ice cube in it. Okay. Guess I'll cock something up.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands.
It's got an internal override working.
But you better start talking.
81, Vault 111, open up, not telling. 81.
Vault 81? You're still up and running?
Yeah. Pretty good observation there, genius. Now about that Pip-Boy.
Not telling, open up, Vault 111. Yeah, I don't mind telling him.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
Don't suppose you would. Third degree, looking to trade, just a traveller. What's with the third degree?
What's with the third degree?
It's called protocol. Think we just let anyone in here? Think again.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
I could try and persuade her. I've not got my details. I've got my persuasive clothes on at the moment.
Fair enough. Fusion cores. 3 to be exact. You get the fusion cores, we grant the access.
You need those for?
What do you need them for?
I'm no engineer, but I've been told we need them to help supplement our power generators. So if the task seems trivial to you, I assure you, it's very important to us.
I could do that. I'm probably not going to, though. What I am going to do... change my clothes. Do a Nuka shirt. Trilby hat. Give myself a little boost to my charisma.
Now, what's this? There's some food in this one.
Interested now?
Up a volt dollar. Right, let's try again. Although I might want to pop some mentats so that it's still being that high. Do I have anything that's going to buff my charisma? See how Nikki takes it.
Why would you fill yourself with that junk?
Not well. Well, I don't want to upset Nick. So, I think I'll just go straight for changing my apparel. And we'll just try and persuade him in a minute.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
That plastic cover must have been extremely tough in order to stop it being jimmied up and letting somebody just kind of force it and get access. Or maybe there's a bit more to it than just pressing the button. Maybe the button, even if you get access to it, will be disengaged if you don't use the Pip-Boy remote link first.
Vault 81? You're still up and running?
Yeah. Pretty good observation there, genius. Now about that Pip-Boy.
Why are you asking about...
We get plenty of scavengers and traders passing by the entrance. Everybody wants to get at the shiny red button. But you're the first one to try it with a working Pip-Boy. Now where'd you get it?
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111?
Uh-huh. What's with the third degree?
It's called...
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am.
Well,
Alright.
sorry. For new...
Help a Vault Dweller.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
All the more reason to help out a fellow vault then.
I gave it a go, but no luck. So,
I'm interested. What is it you need?
Fusion cores.
I've got loads of them, but I was hoping I could
You get to
try and
fusion
persuade,
cores,
but...
we grant the access.
Yeah, had to go at loading the save, try and approach it with a decent set of buffs, but if it's not going to happen, I don't mind. I've got plenty of fusion cores I can have.
What do you need them for?
I'm no engineer, but I've been told we need them to help supplement our power.
Don't want to reload it over and over.
So
Once
if
is
the task seems
one
to
thing,
appeal
but
to you, I assure you, it's very important to us.
I already have the fusion cores you need.
Really? Well then, I suppose I should say welcome. I'll be down to meet you at the entrance.
assuming I'm not a homicidal raider. I'll leave my outfit the way it currently is, I think, for now, just in case I've got more persuasion to do later. I think I'll have a bit more luck with that. I have succeeded on that one before, but not today, apparently. Hey, dog meat's going in first.
My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Probably
But
not
you
worth
and I
taking
both
the
know we
stealth
can't keep
approach
going
through
on
here.
like this.
No, probably not.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
What happens if you bring Voltec go with you? I don't think you can. You can only send him to settlements, I think. So I don't think you can have him follow you around as a companion. And if you mod it in, he won't have any lines for it. So, but they do have a number of different things to say, depending which companion you've got with you. With the companions and the locals, apparently. Why the isolation? Outside reliance, impressive. Isolation's crazy. Why the isolation?
Why do you keep yourself so isolated?
Why not? We have warm beds, clean clothes, a solid roof over our heads. Our food and water are radiation-free.
Yeah.
We don't deal with the elements or raiders. We're safe here. And for some, that safety and stability is what counts.
Curious about the world, don't mind the interaction's good, dangerous out there. Curious about the world?
Aren't you curious about the Commonwealth and what it has to offer?
Of course. But my duty is to these people and keeping them safe. We receive a few select traders often enough to stay well informed. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
Help do trade.
How often do you end up trading with the outside?
More often than you may think. A couple of times a month, I'd say. It also helps us keep up with Commonwealth news. And the fusion cores? You do have them, don't you?
Of course.
Of course. Here they are.
Thank you. Dr. Pensky will greatly appreciate
We had some
this.
bottle caps for it,
Now,
or something.
I have work to do.
Ma'am, what about his dog and, friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
There's a cool thing there. Because normally you can only have one companion with you, and that would be Dogmeat or another one. But because I've got a mod that will allow you to have both, you actually get a unique bit of dialogue there that acknowledges the fact you have a companion and Dogmeat, which is really cool. And that's not been put in by the mod. That is there in the base game, just doesn't come up because you don't normally have the dog. Or because you don't normally have both the dog and somebody else, rather. It's quite a cool little observation on nod. Is one of the reasons that the mod talks about, obviously, the original intention being dog meat and another companion. And it got changed.
I've never seen a synth before. It's kind of creepy.
Leave my friend Nick alone. He's lovely. Neil?
So, we got a new visitor today. Don't say anything, but man, I'd love to be out there.
Wanna go? Be prepared. You should. Dangerous. As long as you're prepared.
It takes some preparation. I'd learn how to use a gun and be ready to use it before I went out there.
I've never even touched a gun. Now, I can't even say if our security has seen any real combat, but with the hours we're working these days, I'm not even sure where I'd find the time to practice.
It'll take you a lot longer to do your job if you're trying to fix the front surface of a computer with an adjustable spanner. It doesn't tend to work when you do that. Well, the long hours pays off. Take a break, screw work. Why the long hours?
Why the long hours?
How do you
We're
know?
just
Yeah.
making sure this roof over our heads doesn't cave in on us. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
Hancock is definitely a legend, man. I do like Nick, though, a lot. He's very, very cool.
Detecting moderate levels of radiation. You may want to stop by our medical center. Dr. Forsyth or Rachel could help you with that.
Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this.
Oh, yeah, the cat legs it.
Huh?
Excuse me.
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
A week or two at most, apparently.
Don't go feeling all special because the Overseer let you in here. You weren't the first, and certainly won't be the last.
Hi.
Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself. Hope you're not making any trouble.
Well, he doesn't have much to say, does he?
Aaron's cat managed to get out of the vault. Can't imagine he'll live too long out there in the Commonwealth.
Excuse me, officer.
Careful, outsider.
Coming in, Nick?
How you doing, buddy?
There we go. Much appreciated, Saki. Welcome on into the club. Do appreciate. If you haven't already, do check out the community tab on the channel. There's loads of stuff for you on there. I remember, I'll stick a note for myself down. And here we go. Voila. Vault.
Mister, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Sure am.
Yes, I am.
I knew it! Hey, I can show you around the vault if you want. Just 5 caps.
You heard about me?
How did you know I was here?
Gran says I have a knack for finding stuff out that I'm not supposed to. Actually, she ain't my Gran. She's just Priscilla. But she acts like my Gran. When my mom and dad died, she took me in. Anyways, do you want me to show you around or not?
She seems like a nice lady. Sure.
Okay. Give me the tour, Austin. Here's the caps.
Yes! I gotta show you to Erin. She's gonna flip. Follow me. We'll start over here.
So good. I do appreciate Saki.
is the depot. The Combs family run it. Aaron and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
What do they fight about?
What do they fight about?
I shouldn't tell you this, but everyone says Mr. Combs is sleeping with Tina. Mrs. Combs doesn't know, but he's always leaving her to do all the work while he hangs out with Tina.
The only one he doesn't know.
Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too.
Yep, sure did.
The Overseer's office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do not like to be bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
What's the rules up top? Probably corrupt. Love that you can be cynical as all hell.
Does she take care of people that break the rules?
Security mostly takes care of the people who break the rules, but she's in charge of all of the security officers. It doesn't happen very often. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is. Everybody eats there. Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
They have food, that's good enough for him. Mind you, he looks like he's about 10 or so, so maybe a little younger. Tends to be high priority for young boys.
Our guest from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Grant says that they'll take all of our hard work and turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
How's their food? Other than the pies.
I like it. Mrs. Somerset always sneaks me seconds.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio. I told you they were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it, though. Gran makes me comb it.
Not very well, apparently. Not that I could do. Still, I managed to stay a cut above wasteland style.
Austin. Hell yeah. That hair of yours is a mole rat's nest.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair. Aaron's mom comes here all the time. Gran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair, though. It's not fair.
Would he do my hair?
Sure. He can turn your hair into anything. I wanted him to make mine look like skull.
He turned it into a spaceship.
Next stop is Gran. Let's go see Gran. I live with her. She's not my real grandmother, though. My parents died when I was real little.
Come on, let's skedaddle. Yeah, hydroponics. And here we go.
Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering him. I'm helping him. That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts a little grumpy, but it's not for real.
Says you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
You don't get anything from the Commonwealth?
Nope. Gran grows it all here. She's really smart.
Don't blame him.
Stop.
Probably not radiated down there.
Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the vault. I'll show you where I go to school. I bet you didn't have to go to school.
Actually.
You leaving? Well, thanks for taking my tour.
What? Oh well, I was going to go the rest of the way through, but it did not go the way I was planning. We got to go back and try and find Erin and her kitty cat.
Seeds. I need more seeds.
Somebody's voice carries.
Yeah? She's looking pretty bad in there.
No signs of Erin in here. Logically, she should be in school, but, you know.
Damn, I need a break.
So you're having one on me?
Calvin,
Sorry, new guy. Not a lot of time to talk right now.
You're whipping up a
What
new
I wouldn't
batch of
give for
pies
some real
today?
time off.
I heard Alexis promised one to Erin.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outside.
Please, you haven't needed my help in years. Whatever it is, it can wait.
Oh, so Erin and I can just wait? You're gone more than you're here. Whatever happened to loving husband and father?
Stop nagging at me, Alexis.
Feel free to make the most of the services we offer while you're here.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
Whatever you want, forget it. I can't be bothered with it right now.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
Keeping busy?
Must be keeping busy then. At least business is good.
Too good these days. When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Steam's being a pain. That's pretty decent. Actually, a bunch of decent stuff on, bunch of decent offers on Steam at the moment. By yourself?
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Halt, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
I really shouldn't get into it.
It's all right. You can tell me.
Halt's just changed. He's never around, always claiming he has some errands to run. Back when we first met, he seemed devoted till the end. He actually taught me everything I know when it comes to fixing things. He'd spend every minute he could with me, and of course Erin after we had her. Now, it's like we don't exist, and every conversation we have is a fight.
Have you talked to him about it?
I've tried, but he won't listen to me. He's always saying he doesn't have time.
You'll get past this. Marriage can be hard work. He'll come around.
I hope you're right. It'd be nice if he was even around long enough to discuss it these days. Enough about me. I should get back to work. But let me know if I can help you with anything.
Did that come out the way it was meant to him, B? Because I'm not sure what you're getting at there. See what
I
she's
might be
got.
interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Board, minigun. She's not exactly loaded, is she? Overseas Guardian. Okay, so it's a two-shot combat rifle. Movement speed. Cost. Agile standing field. All those are good and better than what I currently have. To be honest, I'm kind of inclined to get. Oh, that is expensive though. Can't afford all of that. Needs to buy herself another husband. She definitely needs an upgrade. It's for. That's for sure. Let's get a bunch of that. Wasn't quite the plan, but meh, that's fine. Right. Let me figure out where.
Pardon me, officer.
Keep moving.
Daughter is, I think, to find the
Stop by
cat.
and see Horatio while you're here. Can't imagine you come across many barbers in the Commonwealth.
Eden Megan? Yeah.
Hello, Overseer.
Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place.
Huh?
Yes? Dr. Pensky runs a hydroponics lab here. She may have some work for you if you're interested.
These doors do close on automatically after a minute.
Nice Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right
You
up.
got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Few people tried.
Huh?
They are taking a dirt nap as we speak.
Whoa! A real live Commonwealth person. You dress funny.
Hey, pal.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my
Here we
cat?
go.
Ash is gone?
That's for money. What happened?
What happened?
He scratched me. And I yelled at him to go away. I didn't mean forever, though. His name is Ashes, and he's the best cat in the whole world.
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
No, fair enough, Envy. Okay, I'm with you. Just clicks, did it?
I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
Right. Cat rescue.
Hybridization. It's got to be a flaw in the hybridization.
I just cut Dogbeat in half and left Nick Valentine behind, but, you know. Voila, as if by magic, they're inside the lift.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
Dr. Forsyth is asking to see you when you have a moment.
Sure thing. So, where to find a kitty cat? This one must be behind the clouds up there, 'cause it's not particularly conspicuous. He's over there, isn't he? I'm hoping I might get a good picture, but it didn't look like.
Area secure.
Come on, come on! Get your guns here! Small booms, big booms, I got them all.
Let's see what
Let's
you
see
got.
what you've got.
Oh, goody. Let's make mischief.
Cricket, she's hilarious. I think I've got some other stuff to get rid of, haven't I? Thought I did. not. Hmm. So what I don't want here, I think. Probably more than I want to get rid of. Which has got much that's particularly exciting. Right now, anyway. The old spring pay. Explosive. I thought it was fire, actually, but yeah, it is explosive, isn't it? Hmm. Oh, I know why everything's listed as better than my armor on my legs. It's because I've not actually got any on my legs at the moment. Cool. Leave things as they are. Chestnut Hillock Reservoir. Yeah, look at little kitty.
Ashes, go home. Aaron misses you.
Oh, it's slightly strained, that. Not the greatest piece of voice acting in the game. Yeah, it's amazing the things that will give you that nostalgia hit, Emily. Spray and pray is a good one. Not much use on my pistol build, but it is a good gun if you want to sort of lean towards it.
Don't try anything.
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
Hope that Pip-Boy belongs to you.
Technically, I took it off a corpse, but anyway. Oh, look at dog meat. That face.
Hey. Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
Oh.
Huh? Hi there.
Ashes! You found him! Thanks, mister. I was so worried about him.
We good. Welcome.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe. Ashes! Bad kitty.
You can go back for my trouble. Which is a bit weird, really, but, you know. On reflection, I will go back to persuasion and gear because I'm going for a conversation in a minute.
I don't like it either. But I'm I'm just happy you're back.
I've heard.
You can get me over the line? Not quite.
See one in the vault.
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Why?
Why do you need medical samples?
It's for my research. The people of Vault 81 have been genetically isolated from the Commonwealth for many generations. I'm trying to determine what the genetic variation is between the two populations.
Sure.
Sure, you can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Over here, huh?
This'll only take a sec.
Right through my solid
Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you.
pauldron.
This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
There we go.
Dr. Forsyth.
I've heard some doctors out there specialize in facial reconstruction. I can't imagine attempting surgery in those conditions. If you get sick or injured, go to Rachel first. She'll call me if it's worth my effort.
Charming.
Excuse me, Rachel.
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Got a few rats I could go with dealing with. Oop, she's wandered off.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
Cure rats.
Too much radiation. I feel sick.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia. Yeah. We better clean you up.
Medics isn't a treatment for radiation.
And
Somebody call the real doctor.
anything else bothering you?
Meh. Heal me up.
Got roughed up.
Huh. You look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yep, that's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started.
You look fine, but there's a limb hanging off. Medics isn't a cure for being up. Call the real doctor. She doesn't seem very qualified. I'm good.
I feel a lot better.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
Sure I do. I've just been drugged up to within an inch of my life.
No other complaints.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
Rachel.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
Do you get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
That everybody's healthy.
I often wonder about medical facilities in the Commonwealth and just how sanitary they must be.
Not particularly, I think, is the answer. So, I forget exactly what it takes to trigger that quest. I think I need to leave and come back.
Another new face in the vault.
I think.
Hi, how are you?
I'll be damned.
Looking for a
if that
meal?
whole duck
See
isn't
Maria.
gonna need
She
replacing.
runs the Sunshine Diner in the atrium.
So, let's head on out. I'll probably just nap just outside the vault. And we'll see if we can't, excuse me, trigger the quest. Again, napping. I woke up rather early this morning.
Dr. Forsyth and Rachel have plenty of medical supplies to get you stocked up.
You're that Commonwealth traveler, aren't you?
That's me.
Never had an incident on my watch, and I don't want to start today.
You ancient, you right? Ooh, getting warm now. Decide where I'm going to send Curie. Probably up to Sanctuary, I think. A few bots in Grey Garden, but it's getting a bit full down there. Leave her in Vault, I suppose, as well. Got the nuclear launcher. Ugh. Ugh. Just hoping they'll get rid of it.
Hey,
I don't suppose they will, since they've just put it in the atomic shop, but... And here we go again. It's a bit moving around in it. Alright.
Make a move and I'll end you, Wastelander.
Go on then. Tempting. It's so tempting when they say things like that.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
Nice pit boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, she'll fix it right up.
See if that's enough to get the quest rolling. It might not be, actually. I might not have been away for long enough. Need to be a full 24 hours.
You got guts wearing that pit boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Does look like. Yep, looks rather like. Let's then load this one up, get a bit more kip, and we should be good to go. Yeah, that's the whole quest line I'm trying to get going.
So many flavors of mayhem for sale.
And I think we need to give it a bit of time to get that going. At least I think so, anyway. If this doesn't work, I'll look it up in a minute.
Make a move and I'll end you, Wastelander.
What?
Well, there's only so many times you can say that before I have to shoot him, right? That's where a big mouth gets you. Early grave. NPCs with big mouths end up in early graves.
I heard there's a mole rat infestation in the reactor. I'll steer clear if I were you.
That's what I need.
Nice pit boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, she'll fix it right up.
Fun of the Institute, due time travel. I think it would cause all manner of issues for the law. The timeline. Woof.
You got guts wearing that pit boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I
Ta-da.
know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining the mole rat. Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault? Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
Glad to help.
I would be glad to help.
I was hoping I could count on you. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret.
He's gotten pretty grubby.
There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
And here we go.
We keep the vault safe.
Reactor. Well.
Hey, Bobby.
He's apparently not very forthcoming right now. Oh yeah, I can either cure myself or cure Austin, but I can't do both. He looks depressed, yeah, a little bit. Well, I'm not surprised. He's a junkie. He thinks that Ked got bitten and is now seriously ill because of him, so it's reason to be a bit sad, I think.
Not so long as you're carrying it.
It's funny you should mention that, Nick, because when I get over encumbered, guess who's going to be carrying it then? Gotcha. There we go. Whew.
Multiple hostile targets detected.
Got a little bit hairy there a minute.
I'll be doing the world a service.
Where's the music isn't running? I turned it back up.
Yes.
Even break the sweat. Not that it's an option.
Hmm. Ink nailed down or something. I think I subconsciously remembered that. So I didn't realise what I was looking for when I turned there. Making progress. I do believe there's trouble ahead. Pressing me easy. How you doing, Dale?
They're here somewhere. Yes, we're not alone. Coast looks clear.
Well, he's doing good work. Good night and do it anyway. Well, that reminds me. I got a level, didn't I? It's on the to-do list. So, I think... yeah, I'm working my way down intelligence for the moment.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown, and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin.
Peepin' Tom's paradise.
I don't know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
Hydroponics occupied. Crop rotation implemented by hydroponics managers proven successful to supply Vault with food. Not had to intervene, which has eliminated risk that Vault inhabitants would discover secret part of Vault. So far, I did not appear to suspect true nature of Vault. Greenhouse would be a perfect place to introduce class C4 and D1 viruses into population, as well as potential cures should a disease get too virulent. Recommend installing hidden sprays in the ceiling.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could get sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with your family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so busy, Holt. You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just never mind.
Idiot.
Yeah, he's a bit of an arse, isn't he? Vault inhabitants are unexpectedly repurposed room into kind of store, selling and repairing their possessions. Allowed this observation port to record interaction. Oh, it has allowed this observation port to record interactions between many of the Vault citizens. Shot will become an important disease vector for spreading airborne Class B2 viruses. It will also be valuable for observing effects of disease on social and economic relationships. The room will become backup treatment location along with commissary. Primary will still be clinic under assumption that severely ill patients will be taken there.
Your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But Overseer.
No buts. This is for the good of the Vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, Overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good. The infection has progressed quite rapidly. We need a way to stop
Everything okay, so you right?
Then let's hope that outsider pulls through and gets us secure.
Awesome, I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Chief scientists argued against observation port in the Embassy office. Turned out to be a boon, able to observe all political shifts in governance since the Vault was locked. When we do introduce viruses to the population, we should be able to monitor the leadership's reactions and course of action.
There.
Didn't I hurt a little?
Really want this to be the last hug you see?
It could be worse. At least they're not leaping out of the stairs, are we? It is. Did I get got? Oh my good.
Suppose someone should make use of it.
I think I'm okay at the moment. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but... Guess we're going okay so far.
The hell aroma is that?
There we are. Feels way more vaulty now. It's not so too easy to avoid having them hit you. No, it is not. Don't know if I've managed to do it or not. I don't think I got a bit there. I think Nick did, but... Damn it, Nick. I think I got it before it got me then. Whew. Oh. Got me worried. Don't know. Yeah, if not perks, I don't know where to find the effect of having been bitten. Think it's in there? I don't see any signs of having been bitten so far, but... See how long that goes for. Gotcha.
Sweet.
Decent haul there. Keep the morons of the disease. Yeah, I don't think I've ever managed to get through here without getting bitten at some point yet. So we'll see how we do. I don't think I've ever played through this on PC before, so... the best chance I've ever had.
Terminal's got this locked.
Yeah, lend you a hand with that terminal? All you gotta do is ask.
Yeah, we'll see.
Walking sacks of clay.
I think I got there. I was got there. I think that's probably it. It looks like, doesn't it? Mole rat disease, yeah. Let's just give it another quick go. I'm not going to overdo it, but right. Might be worth a shot.
I don't think we're alone. Anyone you walk away from.
Indeed, and I think I got away with that time. Thus far. I feel like it's not over yet. Mini nuke down here. Why would there be a mini nuke down here? There's a replacement for my fusion cores.
Looks like the last time I got a checkup in here.
I see. No, I'm not quite sure what you're getting at there, Nick. Yeah, trying to stand on that thing, but not successfully, it would seem. Password. Terminal equipped with Vault-Tec proprietary technology allowing communication between interlinked terminals. So, a LAN then. But to use a manual. Testing 1, 2, 3. Where is everyone? Phase 1. Feed extruder. Phase 2. Delivery mech failure. Please answer. Testing. Dr. Olivet. You copy. ID Kenneth. Everything good over there? Just another drill day, right? Overseer? It is, and thank God for that. Overseer, there are just 3 of us over here. What's going on? Oliver, you getting this? Sorry, Kevin, it's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3. Myself, Jim Flint, and that kid Burrow, as everyone else. Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They started showing up in droves once the news started broadcasting. That's the same way I heard. You think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill for staff this morning? Something must have gone wrong. There's more evidence of Vault-Tec are not behind the wall. We're pretty limited down here. We've been focused on antibiotics and have our first Petri trials underway. Saw the data last night's promising. Do you think it's ready? Trials just started and the virus we're going after has a few days of inoculation. I'm optimistic later this week we'll see some positive results. Okay, keep you posted. And don't begin phase 2 until I have an opportunity to go through the data. Of course, have a good afternoon. Overseer, do you have a minute? The system isn't instantaneous, but I hope you haven't been waiting for a reply all morning. Sorry, I wanted to notify you about an issue with our food extruder. Okay, I see it now. Looks like a clog in the protein tank. You weren't able to adjust on your end. No, hardware failures on the residential side must be addressed over there. We can't get to the tanks or nozzles to repair them. Okay, Barrett, I'll have maintenance down there immediately. Go stand by and have Collins contact me if there are still issues in about 10 minutes. Okay, thank you. I'll go there now. Phase 2 trial. Good news. We've tweaked our formula based on Phase 1 trial results, and I think we're ready for Phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. Specimens Vault-Tec provided are remarkably hardy. Bint has been doing some radiation testing on them. Is that in the protocols? Not technically, but we've noticed some weird stuff with the kibble provided for them. Barry got pretty sick for a day or two. Don't ask. Flint's been looking into it. These suckers are big to begin with, and we're thinking it's genetic. Tampered with. Something like that. I think Vault-Tec must have been running some experiments with them. They're all unusually large. A few demonstrate bioluminescence. At least one appears to be more intelligent than normal. You think they're still a useful control? We divided the colonies, separated out the most unusual specimens, and put a control colony on a new diet taken from our own food supply. It's not ideal, but I think we're okay. Very well. Give me the evening to go over your data again. I think you're clear to be in Phase 2, unless I find anything I don't expect. Delivery mech failure. Overseer? Yes, Barrow, what is it? I've noticed an issue with our delivery mechanisms. Do you know if anyone has tampered with the nozzles in the residential quarters on your side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system anyway? Phase 2 trial just began. I know, Overseer. I thought it would be a good idea to run tests on the delivery system before we reach Phase 3. If we reach Phase 3. Human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests are we hoping to run anyway? Just a placebo vapor to make sure the nozzles are dispensing mist properly. The residents wouldn't know we had done anything. I guess that's the idea, though. I'll look into the nozzle issue on my end, Barrow. In the meantime, don't use the delivery system without direct approval. His answer. Doctor, please get in touch. I know what you've done. Honestly, I don't blame you. Performing Phase 3 trial on non-consenting humans is a breach of ethics, at least according to the world we used to live in. I can keep Burrow together for a while, but Flint's already suspicious. What are we supposed to do over here? I can only lie to them for so long without an actual response from you. Damn it, Oliver, you can't be such a hypocrite that you condemn us to die in the name of your personal sense of morality. I know your politics, but I never thought you'd actually leave men for dead. Reconsider this. There we go, they were doing experiments, and the overseer unilaterally, without telling the rest of the scientists, started the trials on the vault dwellers on the other side. Presumably, possibly on this side, but probably the other side, without discussing it with anybody else.
Security's too tight.
I don't think Nick's doing it. It's going to get me any XP, so might as well do it this way, hadn't I? Cool. Here we go. Vault-Tec lab coat, eyeglasses, and some corpses. Yoink. And here is Madame Curie.
Another stranger. Are you Vault-Tec security? I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
Who are you? Open the door. Obviously not. Yes. Who are you?
Who the heck are you?
I am a Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, or CVR-IE. The human scientists call me Curie. Or more properly, they called me this when they were alive. I repeat, are you Vault-Tec security?
Well, I think we've done it without the disease. You know about the disease.
These mole rats carry a disease. Do you know anything about it?
My poor little darlings. They were used to grow all manner of new and interesting pathogens. Then
Lovely.
Vault citizens would be exposed to these viruses in the hopes that they would develop new antibodies. But they never got a chance to execute their plan. Clyde got out of his cage. He was smarter than the others. My sweet Clyde. He let out the others, and those poor scientists never stood a chance. Clyde's been dead for almost 2 centuries now, but his descendants have free run of the vault. I'm rambling. Where are my manners? Are you Vault-Tec security?
Yeah, there you go. The smartest of those mole rat test subjects got out, let the others out, and one by one, scientists presumably either got killed by the mole rats or more likely infected and died. Obviously not. Open the door. Yes. Well, let's go with open the door.
Just open the door for me.
There is a proper procedure to do this thing. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
Can you release yourself?
Why can't you just leave?
I require verbal or written authorization. Actually, any Vault-Tec employee, even you, could authorize me. You must be Vault-Tec, or you couldn't possibly be here.
Alright, hosts.
These mole rats were lab rats?
Why, yes. I've grown quite fond of them over the years, but they outlived their usefulness 83 years ago.
I'm authorized.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here. I'll open the door for you.
And, oop, that's the wrong button.
Since you
Voila.
are a Vault-Tec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only 1 dose left, and I can no longer make any more.
Vault 81 cure.
If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
Only 1 dose.
You only have 1 dose?
That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
Give me the cure.
You're just giving me the cure?
My primary responsibility is to obey the orders of specified Vault personnel, even if those orders violate my ethical matrix. But since you have graciously discharged me of this duty, I can give you the cure without directly disobeying my previous order. And if you happen to use the cure to save a life, then this is just a happy coincidence, no? Hopefully now I can properly further my
Bit of a conflict in there then.
Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
And there we go. Medicine ball head.
You building a collection or something?
Or something.
Do you require something?
Many things, Curie. Curie's terminal. Let's have a look at this. Terminal now for the exclusive use of Curie, both for research and personal purposes. Please respect her privacy and use other terminals. Research. Data blast purge unknown. Memory failure not recommended for research backups. Use hard copies. Personnel. Personnel or personal? Either way. Initializing greetings. Laboratory. I've been ordered by Dr. Collins to add an entry to this terminal. Dr. Collins is most insistent this is my terminal. I explained several times that robots cannot own property as per Robco policy, but his orders are most clear and insistent. I will comply with Dr. Collins' wishes and maintain a log when ordered to. Completed my analysis and integration of data to make me a capable research assistant. I have been commanded to provide assessment to an assessment of my colleagues. Dr. Flint is objectively brilliant, although Dr. Collins calls him brusque. But I find Dr. Flint's commands and speech patterns easier to pass. His observations are always very astute, and I'm learning much about working with cell cultures from him. Mr. Burrow is accessible to work with. He performs menial tasks, which my program is perfectly suited for, such as carrying heavy lab equipment. This is strange, because my capabilities for such tasks are far beyond those of a human male. I'm told by Dr. Collins this is a sign of respect that Mr. Burrow is making. This does not compute. Error in cache integer. Spooked. Stress. Unusually agitated state. Would not leave his quarters after his morning meal. Dr. Collins assures me the state is temporary and that Mr. Burrow is overwhelmed with the something. Eulogy. Dr. Burrow is deceased. Post-mortem indicates expired from severe cardiac arrest brought on by advanced age. Died at 5:01 a.m. shortly after waking. In accordance with doctor's pre-existing orders, body was cremated and placed in specified urn alongside Doctors Collins and Flint. Okay. Dr. Burrow was of great assistance in continuing the work left us by the others. My last order was to continue working on our projects alone so that deaths will not be in vain. Process is fully committed to furthering study of pathogens and viruses for betterment of mankind to honour this last request. Collins Archive. Boot up. We're hamstrung with only 3 researchers. Decided to make a few modifications to this Mr. Handy robot. Should be really useful for speeding up some lab work. I've been pretty anxious since admittance today. As if the world ending wasn't enough, I'm very concerned about Olivette's motives. Dusting off some of my old robotics chops has been just the distraction I've needed. Personality profile. Decided to write a suite of custom personality settings for the robot. She's a little bit of Liza. Hope she got into Voltaire and CC. And a little bit of my grad school fling from Versailles in 46. I'm writing a databank with every body of work I can access here. Kant, Einstein, Born, Darwin, Curie, Faraday, Turing, Braun. As per Stanislav Braun, I assume. She'll have so much to learn. Sorry made her feel much more like a peer in the lab as opposed to an appliance. I'm calling it Curie. I know, I was never a subtle man. Curie's been doing great. Flint's personality... Oh. Flint's finally stopped treating me like a crazy person for insisting we address her as a human. And I swear Burrow is differential to her in a way that reminds me of seeing him around Rebecca back during the drills. It's actually enduring to see. Most importantly, and perhaps more surprisingly, she kept bringing she's bringing a sense of normalcy to the lab and keeping all of us a bit more grounded. Anything to keep our minds off the situation we're in is all too welcome. I'm tuned to personality metrics a lot, but it's beginning to feel wrong to manipulate her. I am going to leave her programming alone for now and see how she evolves as she keeps learning. Ongoing directive. I haven't touched this terminal in years, not since I gave it to Curie as her own. Seeing her reaction to having something of her own was transformational. It seemed wrong to violate that, so it's been truly for her eyes only ever since. This final entry is an exception, I suppose. It's being written out of habit as a man used to a lifetime of recording experiments. We lost Flint today, and Burrow has to spend more time helping me around the lab than actually performing research these days. So if only to report my findings, Curie has been a remarkable success. It's transcended my expectations of robotic programming. Her personality feels as genuine as mine. Her interest in scientific research is insatiable, and seeing her struggle with concepts like morality has been completely moving. Truly, she's my greatest work. I only hope that one day she could see more of the world. If only I could be there to witness her reaction to the blue skies and butterflies she's only heard me sing about. And there we go. Evening, Gray. How's it going? All right. Well, miners potential chums, but we'll have a hard time getting positivity out of a mole rat.
I would request we travel extensively and collect data.
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
That's the plan. I think Kira's coming. She is. It is gonna be cozy in this elevator. Dogmeat's stuck in a wall, but there we go. He's good now. Remote door control. Voila.
Calvin told me I want out so I can slack off. Maybe he's right. This work is just killing me.
Big ass door right in front of the entrance.
You should stop by our class.
Nobody thought to wonder what was behind it, huh?
Your pit boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
Calvin's always looking for tools. I heard he'll pay cash if you got him.
I'm not curious why they send you all the way up here when you're just going to have to turn around and go downstairs. It'd make more sense for it to come out in the main part of the vault. Behind a secret wall or something.
Is that your pit boy? Better be.
The cure? Hey, where are you going? Austin needs that cure.
Calm down, wait for everyone else to arrive.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
So have you decided to turn over the cure?
How's Austin doing?
How is Austin doing? Do you think he'll survive the cure?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
Only one is mine. Split it, go to Austin. Well, I don't need it, so...
Here, take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
Clearly, otherwise you wouldn't be here. I think he injected him in the elbow, though. Not a very good idea.
What? Where am I?
You're in the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, mister.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that.
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall. On the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I go see Gran? How about something to eat? I'm starving.
After this, you'd think Bobby DeLuca would have reached out for help by now. That boy is useless.
Someday,
And there we go.
Commonwealth, if my Gran lets me.
A moment, please. I have been trapped
Sure
so
thing,
many
Gary.
years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
What do you think to learn?
What are you looking to learn up there?
Down here is an enclosed system, and without the introduction of new mutagens, viruses or bacteria, it is quite dull, medically speaking. The world up there is infinitely more complex. Who knows?
Given that they open the door regularly, I imagine those diseases do come in.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
Well,
surely
actually,
there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, monsieur, can you take me with you?
what can you do?
It's no picnic up there. Anything you can do to help us survive?
But of course, I have been equipped with medical equipment. If you become injured in our journeys, I can administer stim packs. I also have defensive capabilities, a laser, but surely there's little reason to use that.
Surely not.
Maybe later.
Well, perhaps for now I will help out here. But if you change your mind, please, you must find me.
I would like to take her with me eventually, because I do like Curie. I don't have Nick's perk yet. So I think she's going to have to wait here for a while longer. That was pretty successful.
We keep the vault safe.
Here is my little room in the vault. Where I can sleep and store a few things. No, I don't think I can actually decorate it without using mods, which kind of sucks a bit. Oh, what can you do? Don't know where everyone else has got to, but don't seem to be kicking around. They're probably in their apartments asleep because it's like 5 AM. Okay, so that's that one done. That's Far Harbour. Oh, James Police Station. Do some stuff for for the Brotherhood. Which potential side quest did I want to get? Crucible and All Hallows Eve, possibly, and possibly Pyromaniac. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm too bothered about that right now. And we also want to go to where do I want to go? Good Neighbour, before too terribly long. And want to push on north as well. Like Hancock and stuff. And what's his name? Creedy's in Good Neighbour as well, isn't he?
Don't want any trouble in 81.
No player housing
Still
there.
can't believe they found an entire new section of the vault.
Still can't believe there's a door right here that you didn't know. Wonder what the hell was behind it.
I heard about what you did for Austin, and yeah, thanks.
Hey there.
It's good to see that kid back on his feet.
She might have something to say because she's got a specific name, but apparently not. And here we go. We sell a couple of bits and pieces. Not to anybody here, though, apparently. Very misty out. It's crazy to me that there's always something going on here.
Anything useful?
Potentially.
What's that? Leave no survivors. Wow.
Useful bits and pieces there. We'll push on into the city and see if we can't get to Diamond City. Green and murky out here.
Huh? What's that? A noise. Must have been nothing.
Tap!
Yeah, human. I got a treat for you. Someone there?
Me.
Yeah! Human, let's play! No!
Pew pew pew. Decent shot. Hopefully that'll. Was an optimistic shot, but yeah. Yeah, I thought I might make sure that the Diamond City security had a chance to win that fight.
Hey.
Okay, cucumber die. Hug me. Stay still so I can give you some stuff. Keep the jungle, I think. Sort on Z. I can move again now, which is really what I needed. Nice. Let's push on to DC. Nice. Yeah, some encouraging rumours around pets for sure. It'd be fun to see something like that added. If I manage to figure out how to make it not a nightmare, presumably. Assume that's why we've been waiting so long. Darth City's newspaper public appearances. Gets its name from the first newspaper published in the city. That's cool. In Boston, that is. I didn't know that, but it's cool.
Hey, ain't no shame in taking the occasional camp. Solomon can hook you up. Nice day, huh?
Sure he can.
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase. It's what I live for.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Oh, goody.
Keep the syringe, more as a memento than anything else. I suppose I've got anything worth having. A speed shredding minigun. See what else we can grab. I'll get rid of rather. We're doing okay there. Yeah, ticking along quite nicely. Still need a few extra pennies off them. Which I'll probably find down here, can't I? For me. Cool. And nobody else is here yet, so let's take a seat and push the time forward a bit. I don't think there's going to be... yeah, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot that need to sell at this point. We'll see how we do. Doro.
Everything I got will keep you safe.
I'll take a look, sure.
Something for everyone.
Okay. Yeah. That was pretty easy. Cannot complain at all. I think what I'm going to do now... Get back here, dog mate. How am I doing for carry weight? Fine. I picked up the collar there that I don't need. It's fine.
Hey, swatter, 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 swatter! Swing, swatter!
There's one door. Give you a sneak peek at the phone plate before we move on. So she's more or less done, and I want to drop some stuff off here anyway. Now we've got the boring selling bit done. That was way further forward than I was meant to be. Here we go. Right, sneak peek of home plate. Quite pretty easy with this place. I'll hold on to those. Can probably go in there. Actually, I might take it back to St. No, I could go in there. I can't be bothered right now. Alien blaster pistol. I'm gonna put the alien blaster on there. Just why wouldn't I? So don't really want to put that on display. That can go. Yeah, it can go in there. And otherwise, I think we're good. So yeah, here's my shiny home plate. At least a little sneak peek of it. It's looking pretty awesome, I think. Oh yeah, that's what you get. Should be up tomorrow anyway. Although I'm not looking forward to trying to get a decent picture of it, because that's going to be a challenge. Like for the thumbnail. I've got an idea, but we'll have to see how it actually works out. Okay. So, how are we doing? Time's ticking. Other than pushing on towards, I mean, we could follow the Freedom Trail, but there's no point doing that today, really, I don't think. We could push towards Good Neighbour, but again, I think I'll save that for a separate occasion. And I've got some other quests I could do, but I think the thing to do is probably going to be to go and see the Brotherhood and do sort of like the Lost Patrol and stuff, and start pushing up this direction, at least for this middle section. So there's some stuff up that way to do that we don't yet yeah, so we haven't yet opened up, and it's starting to appear in my quest menu, so kind of want a reason to go that way, really.
Someone was expecting trouble, or asking for it.
Yeah, this should be interesting to see how this goes. For some reason I had a quick saved it.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Had some help from our new friend. I've offered him a place on our team, but I'm not sure he's willing to accept. In the meantime, he's welcome to take shelter here, as long as he doesn't get in our way. There's still
Well, we'll have a little chat.
Squash pretty good when you stomp on their heads in power armor. Oh man, I love that sound.
It's a bit grim.
Don't take what Knight Reese says personally. He's like that with everyone.
There's still a place for you in the Brotherhood, if you want it.
I mean, I think Nick would find being in the police station interesting.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Dog meat stuck in a door.
I'm itching to see some.
I'm going to do a hard save, I think.
Real action.
Just in case I regret my life choices
There's
here.
still a place for you in the Brotherhood, if you want it.
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor. Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. So, what do you say?
Well, we'll join up and see how it goes.
I'd be honored to join.
Then that settles it. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
And your recruit won't let you down, visiting the Pridwin. Well, let's ask about the Pridwin, since it's now here.
When do I get to head up to the Pridwin?
Paladin Dance will decide when you're allowed up there. Until then, I'm afraid you're stuck with us.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Upset, sarcastic, wandering a line, not proving anything. Upset about that?
You upset that I'm staying?
Maybe. Got enough trouble stomping muties and ferals. I don't need something else to worry about.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Well, only a dumbass does anything without question.
You gonna teach me this code of ethics?
If you were paying attention in ArcJet, you should have learned some of it already. The rest will become apparent as you spend time with your fellow soldiers. Now, since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Sign the bomb, thank you. Fair enough. New rank.
Does this mean I'm one of you now?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received
I'm sure the ferals will be so impressed.
Pridwin. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Okay. So, Halen?
Halen?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder.
Does he have anything else? I'll be fine.
I can handle it.
If you could, you'd be the first. Reese bleeds brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Right. Before I continue this conversation, I want to get changed into a slightly more persuasive outfit. Just sound entirely weird, but anyway.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about. And there was no room for anything else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Reese, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
What's your job?
What exactly does the scribe do for the Brotherhood?
We do everything that the pilots and the soldiers need to keep all of their operations running. All the scientific research, the repairs, the tactical planning, you name it. We do all of the technical work. Of course, I'm a field scribe, so I'm boots on the ground with the soldiers, but I kinda like pulling the trigger every once in a while. Anyway, I won't bore you with any more of the details. You ready to head out on your assignment?
Sure.
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
Cool. Recover the reflex capacitor at Shamrock Tap House. Okay. Why would there be exciting technology in a pub? I don't really know, but okay.
Hey, all right, out with it. What's your game?
Quite a tennis fan.
Game? What do you mean?
I can usually size people up at a glance, but you're different. And it's bugging the heck out of me. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
That's a good question. I guess... I don't know.
Then you need to choose a side. You're either with the Brotherhood, or you're against it. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Let's see what his problem is.
What's your problem?
My problem is I can't figure you out.
What's that?
You come from out of the blue, take down a few ferals, and suddenly you're all buddy-buddy with Paladin Dance. I don't know if you're serious about being a part of the Brotherhood, or you're just biding your time until you find whatever it is you're looking for. Either
Number 2.
way, until you tuck a few of these assignments under your belt, I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you. Now, you ready to go or what?
Sure.
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
And there we are. Well, College Square's right outside, so we might as well start with that. I'm trying to remember, like, there's a reasonably organic way to get the Lost Patrol quest, other than stumbling onto it. I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood will give you that information. I think Dance sends you on the quest, but I don't know what it takes to actually get him to do that. I have to have a little Google around and see what I can find. See how long this takes. Oh yeah, reminds me. There's whisperings and rumblings of positive news about Fallout London as well coming up, so that'll be cool. And when?
They must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
They got some backup. Did he now?
Doing them much good at this point.
Right, now I need to head down there, do I?
You're in for it now.
You're good.
Let's square. Let's go. Yeah, something like that, Gray. I think they're building in something that effectively rolls back the update when you install the mod.
Got nothing.
So that basically the updates don't cause problems,
Got
which...
skills. This would be the place to provide them.
Yeah, the idea being that obviously updates, both, you know, the ones we've got so far and subsequent ones too, will hopefully not cause problems.
Someone's coming.
Look who it is.
Oh, very nice. Well, not really, but you know. It's a legendary. These successful mods run our standalone version of the client. All the big Skyrim ones. Oh yeah, do you mean Enderal for Skyrim? Yeah, I thought you might. Yeah. I've got that one. I've never checked it out yet, but I'll get round to it eventually. Mind you, I should probably play the base game of Skyrim first, shouldn't I?
Got it.
Something didn't go well for this fella. Give Nick a big 44 revolver on, what happens? He becomes a beast with it.
Not the queasy sort, but for this, I'll make an exception.
Just in case Nick doesn't like this.
Nice.
You're doing 12C, right? Don't seem to mind too much. Ooh, nice. I need to inflict more damage. Awesome. As if Nick doesn't inflict enough already with that gun of his. Friday Eve, yeah. Put my proper armor back on, shouldn't I? What I could do, maybe not. It's me thinking that the play might be to have night vision on, but apparently not. Bit too bright for that, apparently. Surprise! Few valuables there. Oh, black mining helmet. I'm actually going to take that. It's because it's...
What the hell aroma is that?
Oh, it's Nick. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to shoot someone. Pew pew. Journal scrap. Potentially interesting.
Hard to believe anything that was once human could do something like that.
Rika's dead. Only a couple of us made it inside. Couldn't hold the entrance. Too many. Only way we could go was down. We'll hold up for a few days. Wait for the girls to move on, and then get out of here. Didn't go the way they were hoping. I wish these all connected together and stuff, and then you had a full underground.
We get a move on.
Yeah, full underground network of tunnels. It would be very, very cool. I know there's a mod that will do that to some extent, but never really pursued it. Probably should.
One way to get that cool one pumping.
You pew. It is quite cool down here. As far as an explorable location goes. Yeah, I like this. I think there's a bit more over this way, and we should be good after that. Yeah, might be useful. A bit of decoration or something. Occurring over there, though. Get into this train, I don't know how. Ah, there it is. There's a whole assault rifle down there. Switch to Brotherhood Recon. Definitely my preference.
Sweet. Yeah,
Yeah, they're broadly similar, aren't they? I think there's a little bit more damage resistance in other areas to make up for the decreased rad resistance, but yeah, it looks way cooler. Yeah, they've definitely always made some fun environments to explore, that's for sure. One day we'll play through Fallout 3 as well, because I do love that game. And I think I've basically got to the bottom of the stairs on this side, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Cool. Fair enough, Gary. Because I don't think I really noticed much of a difference, but depends what you're doing, I guess. Well, yeah, exactly. There's a reason for having that. Crap skills. Oh, maybe not. We're okay. No, we're not okay. Everything is all wonky. Now it's okay. Cool. I think Shamrock Attack Palace is there, and I can basically fast travel right to it, can't I? Now I'm going to fast travel to Postal Square. And hopefully that should mean I don't get jumped on the way in. You can have both of these crossed off as a nice sort of round out to the day. Yeah, you can pick the one you like the look of without feeling like you're being handicapped, I think, Torster. A couple of the other ones, not so much, but, you know, it wouldn't make sense to run around in leather armour in late game, but I suppose you could if you really wanted to, but I don't know that I'd make that choice personally. How I managed to not land my shots there, I don't know. Even a crit to that guy's head did not take him down. Fill him full of lead.
Right. You playing hide and seek? See him? Don't underestimate us again.
Don't overestimate us either. He's dead. Ooh, thermal vision. Cool. Thermal vision green. Don't think I want that one though. Ooh, steady combat armor. Nice. Happy about all of that. Think we got some upgrades. Oh, I know where I am. I'm here, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, well, rads wouldn't be much of an issue, really. Oh, rads wouldn't be much of an issue, right, if you've got that perk.
Who's there?
I've made an error here. Not a very large one, though. Ow. Yeah, I definitely like having options, I think. Being forced into playing a specific way. I mean, for some games, it's not such an issue. For others, it's definitely not what I want. Last. There's a couple of crap shots in there. Come on, dog mate. Good get, buddy. Ah, something I would have found anyway. Right. Right. So a few things I want to check out. I want to compare the thermal vision goes red. It's a green thermal vision apparently. Well, that might just be that the eyepiece is that colour. So we'll see how we do on that. Yeah, sniper builds really don't work late game in 76, unfortunately. And they're okay for sort of... Yep, looks like that might actually be useful.
I don't hear a peep. And now I'm wondering why.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, they're okay for sort of wandering around if you want to take out lower level enemies, but for the tough stuff, unfortunately, sniper just doesn't hold up.
How's that supposed to get me ready for this hell? Hate it when they beg. Just you or me. Nothing personal.
Take a look.
Right, let's give a little bit of stuff to Nikki here. Sturdy is 12-12. Yeah, so that's not really worth having. Should be good now. Look, didn't even know I was there, did you? Even though I was right next to you. It's kind of what night vision goggles are for, though, I suppose. I just picked up. I guess I'll figure it out later.
Can't keep doing this forever. One last haul, then I'll call it quits.
Something else.
there is the head honcho. Speaking of, look at that armor he's wearing.
Christ.
He does have a point, actually, doesn't he? Thames for the win. He hit my friend. Right, anyway. Lovely. Mini nuke in the pocket. It's like an explosive game. I did hardened chest. Quite what I was anticipating, to be honest.
Hey, Valentine.
Any chance you got a second now?
Stop.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
I don't think I'd say that. Let's go with more than pretending.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life, trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want.
That's not entirely
is a
true.
life where I have something I can call my own.
It might be the foundation of who he is, but he has built his own life. And yeah, again, it's all starting off with that, but he's made his own choices. That Nick never encountered any of the stuff that he has. So this version of him, at the very least, is his own unique thing. Yeah. It used to be that some of the lever action rifles could be halfway decent, but they're not really holding up anymore. I don't exactly remember my very first time playing Fallout 4, I don't think. Or vaguely remember setting up, I think. Kind of little bits of it, but yeah, I did get it on launch. Played a bunch of it on launch. A very big bit. Then got distracted for a bit. Then played Doom. And then came back to it and basically haven't stopped Fallout since then. Which would have been early 2016, wasn't it? Mid-2016. Yeah, I've only got a bit of basic combat armor and a bit of synth stuff here, but yeah, it'd be interesting to build it out. I'm definitely going to upgrade. I was thinking about going to sort of synth armor generally, but I don't like the way it looks apart from the helmet. So I'll just I'll either go for heavy combat armor, or I might go for an outfit with ballistic weave on it, and then I don't have to deal with armor at all, and I can kind of just sort of dress to look cool, which I think I should be able to hack okay. Especially once I'm dishing out like end game kind of damage. When you do the same thing 76 look like you already do armor from West. Yeah, they are a bit different. But you're in life.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Name either. Now, can I give you some stuff?
Yes. Something you need?
A very large number of things. Safer.
Counter for taste.
So the raiders trying to bust in here, but didn't occur to them to use the key that was on the table. It does seem about right. I've not looked at sturdy combat armor on my arms yet, so I don't really know, but... Oh, I don't really remember, rather. That confused me for a second. Which I think was probably the goal. But yeah, I do like the heavy combat armor chest piece in particular. The whole suit is definitely a vibe too, but it is pretty bloody substantial.
Heads up.
Let's give dog meat. A mining helmet for now. And the military fatigues and cap. There we go. And I'm cucumbered again. Okay.
Look alive.
What's the...
Guns? Not really. I don't want to drop this on him. I guess I'll have to drop it on dog meat. Where dog meat's got to. There he is.
Look alive.
Just make sure I can carry everything I want. I might have some sturdy armor back at Sanctuary. I'm not sure though. I thought there was something else going on there. Let's have a look back there a bit. The physics. That's what happens when they go overboard and making sure as much stuff as humanly possible is interactable. And there's the bot there that is a whole thing that I'm not getting into right now. There's a whole quest tied to Good Neighbor on that, isn't there? Cool. I think that'll do for now anyway. Yeah, what's in here? Not a lot. Hey, I picked anything in the jungle that's really not worth bothering with. Be the cement. That'll do. Ooh.
Yes.
Lager recipe, huh? Stuff you forget about, eh? Yeah, some nice details in that armor for sure. So yeah, going to have a look at the Lost Patrol, I think. See if I can figure out what's going on with that. Might do while I wait for this to load up. Initiated one in 3 ways. Speaking to Paladin Dance or Captain Kells after completing Call to Arms or before triggering Shadow of Steel. What's that one? I might buggered it then. Triggering Shadow of Steel. I'll check that in a second then. Triggered it, yeah. I don't know. We'll have a look. Hmm. So I think I'd probably have to get it from Captain Kells on the Pridwin, but we'll have to see. Or by just kind of stumbling across it, which I might go ahead and do it that way. I'd rather get it organically, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Oh, okay, alright.
How's the tech recovery going? Find it yet?
Yarp.
Here it is.
Good work. I'm always looking for tech. Once you're ready, come find me.
Can't do it right now.
Roger that. Just don't forget there's plenty of work to be done out there.
It's a good one. Where's Misery Guts? There he is.
Well, look who's back. I take it that area's clear?
Yep.
Affirmative.
Really? Maybe you're not as worthless as I thought. Recon's always coming in. Once you've prepped for your next mission, come find me.
Maybe
Not
later.
ready. Understood. For now. I'll expect to see you again, soldier.
Nearly towards another level there. Let's see if we can talk to Dance now.
Excuse
again,
me, Paladin Dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Why is it here?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure. But I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered.
He is quite the bell end.
We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division
Yeah.
of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become.
Although how
We're going to
Nick
war.
knows, I don't
I
know.
can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Not I, and not right now. Well, it looks like I'll have to do it the other way then, because it doth not look like I'll be able to trigger it through this. Possibly by talking to Lance Captain Kells later, but not right now. So I think I'll probably just wander north and start exploring that way. Maybe next time. We'll need to do Good Neighbor. We need to join up with the railroad, and we've got so much to do. Need to head to the castle. The castle might have to happen sooner rather than later. And yeah, with home plate done, I'm going to have to decide what settlement I might want to tackle next. Which I've got an idea in mind. Kind of tempted by Outpost Zamania. However you pronounce it. It's only a little spot, but you can kind of do some fun stuff with it, I think. So I suspect that this particular bug, if I Alt-Tab out, I can speed the whole doesn't want to come out the loading screen thing along. But if I do it too soon, it tends to weird out the game a little bit. So I need to give it a decent chunk of time so that things don't cause trouble. Cool. So let's head to Dam City Market. Get rid of some stuff if I can. And probably be a good place to wrap it for the evening. Not that kind of wrapping.
Here to pick up a swatter, right?
I need to pick up a few caps anyway.
Genuine articles.
I'll spend some time figuring that out at some point. Do you know what? Keep the quantum. I'll ditch that. That went well.
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
One thing I don't quite get.
Don't need anything today.
Well, we're always here.
Stuff on there, but Bethesda didn't pack anything on here. You'd think they would have done.
Hey, Arturo.
If you're looking to keep your load light, we can shoot the breeze about the old-fashioned pistol, or anything else you need.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
He's got a bit of cash. Good. What do I want to get rid of then? Probably a bunch of that. Uh-huh. Cool.
Pardon me, I'm sorry to bother you, but...
I'll have... Much of that.
Not to my... Wait. You're that thing that pulled me out of that raider camp. Goodness. You still doing that?
Yeah. Still at it. Well, I just wanted to say hi. Make sure you're doing all right. You take care now.
Caught dead. Protection from
Do something for you? If I
Yeah, nice of him to be go with, you're that thing. You're the thing that saved your ass. Might have been a bit nicer. So we can crawl over to Manor and drop some stuff off.
Shop in safety. No synths allowed at the surplus. You. Well, I suppose we can do business.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything you need.
Well, maybe not everything. Cool. Only down by one cap, that's fine. Solomon will take some of this off me as well.
A swatter. That's a real weapon. Talk to Mo Cronin. He'll fix you up.
Mentats, buff out, stim packs, jet, everything to even you out.
Solomon.
Hey, man. Got a lot of chems here if you need something to help you relax.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Got your fix.
Solomon. Guy is quite the stereotype. How are we doing? Cool. Alright, I'll try a little bit of cucumber, but I've seen do something about it. Crawl my way over to the workbench. Eventually. No, I keep spawning me in so far away from the door. But it's not the end of the world. That makes quite a large difference. Nice. So. For one shiny day, it's about that time, I think. He was a bit quicker than me. The game was. That was fun. Got Vault 81 done, and got to visit the alien and shoot the alien, and do a few other bits and pieces as well, which is nice. We'll decide next time whether to head north or to maybe cross off some other bits and pieces we need to do. Probably, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of heading north, but I don't know. There's some quests up that way, but not vast amounts. There's a few bits we can wander around and do. We also need to do the railroad stuff and head to Good Neighbor. Lots of stuff. What we got here then, Gray? That is a pretty good look. Shadowed on all of the armor pieces, I'm thinking there. It's not bad. Yeah. I do wish there were more like skins you could stick on your armor and stuff in this game. No, that is immediately going to be like Coaching Club, and you have to pay for it, which is not unreasonable, really. But at the same time, you know, paint jobs would be nice. But there are mods for it as well. But you know, how far down that rabbit hole do we really want to go before it gets weird? Some of the stuff I've got in my building mods, I'm not actually going to be using because the textures are too good. They're too clean, too well done compared to everything else, and it just doesn't line up properly. Interesting. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some cool stuff done next time. So I think the next Fallout 4 session will probably be early next week. Probably Monday. I think next week we'll be on assuming, you know, barring accident and stuff, we'll be on a relatively regular schedule. Yeah, gonna do Once Human tomorrow. Look forward to that. Yeah, and then Monday we'll do Fallout 4, then Fallout 76 on Tuesday, and then some Stalker and Once Human probably in the rest of the week. Might push on a bit more with Stalker, maybe do 2 Stalker sessions, 1 Once Human, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I'll wing that bit and see how we go next week. If things go according to plan, that is, anyway. So yeah, beyond that, yeah, I'll have a video on Homeplate up tomorrow, hopefully. I think that's basically done. I want to maybe put a couple of extra little bits of decor around and stuff. Not much, but a couple of bits. And yeah, then we'll do the tour. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Otherwise, not quite sure what the next video plan is going to be. Need to do a Fallout 4 build soon-ish. Another Fallout 4 stuff as and when it comes up available. We're on now 18th, so yeah, I might do the last part of the camp spots in Skyline Valley video early next week. That might be a good bet. Yeah, because that would align quite nicely. And then probably later in the week we'll start seeing Milepost Zero and stuff appearing on the public test server, so hopefully I'll have some content on that. I'm guessing that'll appear next week, all things being equal. They said later in July, and by next week it'll be, what, into the 20s, won't it? 21st is Sunday, 22nd is Monday, so 23rd, yeah, probably next week. Assuming they're on schedule with that anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, should be cool. Lots of fun stuff to do. Anyway, folks, I need a fresh drink and do cool off a bit. So, Lots of cool stuff happening. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you've had fun. Did enjoy playing a little Fallout 4 today. I've been enjoying doing a bit of building. Once I kind of got the ball rolling on home plate, I didn't quite know how I wanted to do it, but once I started going, there was a couple of bits that bugged me, but I enjoyed it. It's been good fun. Yeah, if you haven't already, you know where the buttons are, likes and subs and social media links, merch store, channel memberships, notification bell, all that good stuff down below. Check all that out if you haven't and you want to support the channel that way. Thank you to Saki for the new membership, do appreciate. Yeah, do have a gander down there, it's loads of fun stuff. For now, I will say thank you all for hanging out. Join us for Once Human tomorrow. If you haven't seen the first part of that, did we do 2 last week or 1? Can't remember now. 2, I think. Either way, they're up on the channel as well, so you can have a look at that if you do want to take a look. It's fun kind of survival, crafting, base building, bit of third-person shooter, a bit of eldritch horror stuff, a little bit. And it's kind of fun. So, yeah, looking forward to jumping into that tomorrow. That's the plan for there. Yeah, until then, have yourselves a good rest of the evening. Have a good day tomorrow. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you all around about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So, until then, thank you for hanging out. See you next time. Night, folks. See ya.